Okay, here we are, ITS148, and this is going to be a shortened lecture. And so let's just, I want to cover what we, what you need to do the assignment 3-1 today. And there's a quiz due, which is pretty straightforward. Just go in and look at it, and you can look at all the questions you know, have your book open and figure out the answers, and then go in and take the quiz. And so that should be pretty easy. What I'd like to do now is go over the assignment that was assigned for today. So I'm recording. Let me share my screen, this screen here, and let me go to the assignments. Let's go to overview, and you can see that we are doing assignment 3-1 today. And so let's go to assignments, and let's go to 3-1. Here it is, 3-1 assignments. And I guess I actually, okay, so let me unsubmit this. Okay. All right. So let me go to resources, and let me go to this exercises.pdf, and let's see exactly what assignment 3-1 is. Here it is. Make it a little bit bigger. And what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to open up some starting code that they give us. And then we're supposed to double click on the calculate button, and we're supposed to add this calculate code to calculate the grade. And here we actually make the exit button work. So if we go to back to La Lima, and we go to exercises right here, and we go to this one, it's this one here, calculate grade. So let's open that up. I'm going to put that on the desktop. And here it is. And let me extract all. And here it is. Let me open this up. I'll just double click on it, open it up. And oh yes, I trust it. And let's just run it. And we see this thing comes up, and you enter in a letter grade, and you click calculate, and it enter in a number grade, 0 to 100, and you click calculate, and it converts it into a letter grade. And then you should click exit, and it goes away. So I'll close this. Let me double click over here. This is the form, and it looks like that. And we can look, and we look at the code, and we see there's nothing in here. Okay, so let's see what the instructions, go back to these instructions. And we say, the first thing we're going to do is we've opened it up, display the form designer, double click on the calculate button to generate the click event handler, and then add this statement. So I'm going to copy this statement, right click, copy, and I'm going to go back to here, and I'm going to double click on this event, double click on the calculate button, double click, and this is the event handler, and let me just do Control V to paste it there. And there we go. We've declared this variable called number grade. It's a decimal variable. And we're going to read what the person typed in the text box. And we're going to convert that to a decimal number this way. Convert dot to decimal. And it gets stored into number grade. Okay, what's next? Add this statement to declare and initialize a variable that will hold the letter grade. Okay, so there's a variable called letter grade, and I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to paste it right. Paste. And there we go. A variable called string. It's a string variable called letter grade, and right now we initialize it at blank. And then we're going to add this great big if, then, else statement. Just going to copy it. Copy. I go over here, and right after this, enter. And I'm going to paste. And there it is. So I have, if the number grade is greater than or equal to 88, it sets letter grade equal to A. Otherwise, if it's less than 88, if it checks to see if it's greater than or equal to greater than 80, less than 87, it's a B. Otherwise, if it's greater than 68, it's a C. If it's greater than 60, it's a D. Otherwise, it's an F. Okay, that looks like pretty good code, right? 88, 87 to 80, and then 79 to 68, and then 67 to 60 is a D, and then anything else below that is an F. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. And then we want to add the statement to display the letter grade text box. Right here, so there's the letter grade text box, the text field. We want to set that equal to what the string is that the letter grade was set to. So let me copy this. I'm going to pop that right underneath this if statement. Paste. And there we go. Is there anything else? Oh, we want to make the exit button work. So let's make the exit button work. Let's go back here, and let's double click on exit. And now we're ready to go, and we'll type this, oops, close. Okay? And it looks like we've got all our code in there. And run, enter numbers between 0 and 100. Click calculate. We see that the focus should go back. We can hit escape. Notice we do have, click out here, and we look at the properties. And we do have the properties accept button calculate. When you press enter, it's like pressing the calculate button, and if you press the escape key, it's like pressing the exit button. Okay, let's test this. So what we're going to test it is we like to test it at the boundaries. We tested above 88, we tested right around 88 and 87, then we tested below 87, then we tested around 81, 80, 79, you know, like around there. We test the boundaries, and that way we check, we test all the paths, all the possible paths through this code. So let's start it up. And so let's start with a 100. Enter. That's an A. That's great. Let's do a 90. Enter. That's A. Great. Let's do a 89. That's great. It's an A. 88. Great. It's an A. 87. That's a B. Okay, good. 86. It's a B. Let's go down to 81. 80. 79. C. Great. Okay, let's do what is 70 is a, oops. 70 is a C. 71 is a C. 72 is a C. 73 is a C. 74. What do we get to? Where's what's going on? Something's not right. Okay, B, 79. Oh, I was looking for D. Anyway, okay, so let's try, okay, so 79 is a C and 80 is a B. What happens if we do 79.5? 79.5. Oh, look, it's an F. What happens if we do, see, 88 is a 87 is a B. What happens if we do 87.5? It's an F. Oh, well, it looks like there's an error there. It's an error in our code. and I would like you to find the error. So find the error and fix it, and you can actually fix it by taking out code. And then when you're done, when you're all done, you're going to have it working, and then you're going to go close, save all, and then you're going to go exit, and then you're going to this is the one I downloaded. I'm going to throw that away, and I'm going to change this to I'm going to rename my folder here. I'm going to call it calculate letter grade RH, because that's my initials. And then I'm going to right click and I'm going to send to compressed to make a zip file. And then I'm going to open up my Laulims and go to my assignments and go to my chapter 3 assignment and upload a new one, this one, and resubmit. And there it is. So I've submitted my project, and I would probably get a B for that because of the error. So make sure you fix it so it doesn't have the error. All right. And I did record this time. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.